I left this morning at 9 a.m. and didn't get here till about maybe 1:30, 1:45. But I got it. It's back there. I know you can't see it because of the, there's so much snow on it and the contrast is just super high. Also, these are old Christmas presents I still have to give out. But I am now a proud owner of a 2001, a Subaru Outback. That means this build is on its way. I have to now drive to Canyon City and we're gonna go drop off that transmission. So, woo! A lot of driving today. Subaru is now in the garage. I'm gonna turn some lights on so you guys can see it. It's very dirty now since it's been on the trailer, but boom. There it is, guys. I don't know if I told you guys or not, but this engine, it's brand new. It's got 50,000 miles on it. They replaced it thinking that that was the problem, but it's actually the transmission that is completely screwed over right now. I don't need the transmission though, so super stoked about that. If any of you guys need a blown Subi transmission, let me know. So we're all jacked up. I'm gonna go ahead and start. I'm gonna remove the tires because we're gonna need them to move the Westie because it got tagged on the street. So we're gonna go ahead and take the wheels off and then take off all this stuff that's around it. So the air box, all this hose in here. Then we'll take off these plates. I'm gonna get the alternator off, take the battery out. Actually, we're gonna do that first so we don't electrocute ourselves with the alternator. We're gonna take that off. We'll drain the coolant, drain the oil. Go ahead and we're gonna do all that stuff first and go from there.
I told you too, bro. I was dousing this shit.
Just don't drop it in there.
Oh, it's like new oil.
Yeah, new engine. The coolant is now almost done draining, so we're gonna start pulling the alternator stuff. So to start, just go ahead and pull all these covers off, and I'll show you what's underneath after that. Okay, once those covers are off, we're gonna go ahead and loosen this bolt here. It's right underneath this belt. Then let's see where to loosen this. Basically, that will start pulling the alternator or pushing it down. And then we can get the belt off, so. That's better.
Oh, you fucked up. I need to go from this side and fucked up. Should have got it. Maybe not. Now, your side.
A little bit of persuasion, you can do it. So take your throttle body off, or I guess just the throttle cables. It's 2 bolts right here. And then you're going to wrap around the back side. And then there's a little wire here. Pull it right through there. You're gonna do that on both sides. So, definitely wasn't paying attention, and there's a fatty old hole right here. And well,
Make the Green River flow.
Anyways, back to where we were. CJ is removing the power steering. I have this removed.
AC.
The AC unit. I have the power steering removed. I'm just going to remove its reservoir. And then this whole thing will just be able to bend away. Make sure you get this clip off, otherwise it'll snap that. CJ's taking the coil pack off. I'm getting the coils like off the car. So I'm taking them out of the spark plug holes and out of the top there. So that is what we're doing right now. Also, we have unplugged almost all the plugs. Got to take the grounds off, things like that. Okay, so we're gonna call it a night. Tomorrow we'll come back and we'll hopefully get it out. Good morning, everyone. It's cold, it's snowing, as you just saw, because I just showed it. So, I'm standing next to the heater.
It's cold.
That's how cold it is. My cherry picker is in the carport. I believe it might be holding up the Miata right now. So we'll have to pull that from there and somehow get it through everything, because the Westie's now in the way of the front of the garage. Also, there's a Miata and jet skis in the way for pulling it through the front of the carport. So yeah, let's go ahead and we'll start taking all this stuff off the engine bay, and then we'll worry about the cherry picker. Remove the radiator. Sorry, brain fart there. Move the radiator just to give us a little bit more room. As you can tell, I mean, maybe like 9 inches now versus the little bitty 3 there. So that's gonna be a huge help. So underneath, this is gonna be your steering column here. You got your CV axle here. Right behind it are gonna be 2 bolts. The magnet is on it right now. And then underneath is another one. Sorry, it is really tight back here because you have so much stuff. So what I did is I laid on the ground right here and then stuck my arm up next to this light.
Got it.
Grabbed it around and pulled on it. On the exact other side, it is identical. CJ just got it. Oh shoot, let me grab the light. So right down here, you're gonna have 1, 2, and then there's another one way down there. It's just a nut. It is really hard to see. So you'll have these 3 here. Nope, 4, 3. Yeah, these 3 here, and then you have this one up top. We put it back in because that should be all of them. You also have the starter bolts, but just to run through, those ones down there are the hardest. Really easy to miss. Don't forget them. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna hook this all up, and we'll take that out, and it should come. You also have the 2 engine mounts. Those are a lot easier to see and get to. You're gonna be right next to your exhaust. Once again, it's really hard to show this on camera. They're about right here, right on with your exhaust. You'll see them. There's just 2 bolts there. Don't forget them. And yeah, guys, that should be all there. So also, I am now not wearing a sweatshirt too because I laid in the coolant. Oh, it's gone. CJ, I haven't taken that bolt out. Hold on.
Oh yeah.
All right, here, give it a little shake so they can see it. You can see it. This is moving. It's coming across easy. Or coming out now. So yeah, I laid in the coolant. So my sweatshirt's now up top. It is still cold out. It's snowing, so it's cold in the garage even with my heater. So I'm gonna set up the camera and we're gonna pull this on out. So let's go. I'll see you guys in part 3 where we pull the Westie transmission or the Subaru electronics. I have not decided yet. Also, that will depend on what the weather's like. If it's still cold and snowy out there, then I'll probably pull the Subaru wiring harness. So that's actually quite smart, CJ. I guess CJ being an OG.
I was just looking for something, dude, to put under that because I know damn well it's gonna bleed out like your bloody noses, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, so stay tuned, guys, for part 3. Not entirely sure what that's gonna be yet. Also, I still need to get the motorcycle done. So I'll probably do that when I wait for parts from Go Westie. I'll work on the motorcycle. But that's that, guys. Stay tuned.